No room. Trying to get directly in the camera and still have this stuff here. Okay, y'all. Come on in. This is gonna be quick, y'all. So my new diet, my new morning routine and diet changed the game, y'all. I'm so happy. So I'm gonna share with y'all a little bit of my new morning routine and diet. This is gonna be a quick video. If you want my whole morning routine and diet, I'm definitely going to be making it available for sale. Okay, because every time I share my diet and routine, there are men that take it and they put it on YouTube. So my new diet and routine is a game changer, y'all. Game changer. I'm not going to give my whole recipe out for my custom made drink, but I have a custom made drink that I make every morning, and it gives you a lot of energy. And it's not with V8. Okay, it's not with V8. There is something that I do after that. So here are some things I added in my diet that changed the game for me. Brussels sprouts. Okay, these changed the game. Brussels sprouts. Okay. Pepper, onion, peppers. Okay. They have a way of like boosting your metabolism as well as burning fat. You will feel like you're getting an energy boost when you eat a variety of peppers. Peppers is a superfood for my blood type. So I just go ahead and buy a bunch of them. Okay. I eat on a budget during my during this journey. So peppers, Brussels sprouts. I also eat greens. Okay? So I'm going to show y'all some of the things that I have before lunchtime and at lunchtime. I have these in the morning. Okay? On a budget, I have those in the morning with peppers. And we're talking about at least like a full cup of these, cup of peppers. With, see these? With the greens. I have that in the morning hours. Now, I add a teaspoon of salt to it and pepper and garlic. Okay? Now, my morning drink. My morning drink is this. Yes, this is exactly what the athletes are drinking. They just call it Gatorade. So I have Gatorade. My first cup, my first drink is lavender tea. Lavender tea or black tea. Nothing in it but a lemon, unsweetened. Then I go for a walk, a slow walk for at least 20 minutes. Okay, 20-minute walk, slow in the morning. I burn at least 100 calories. And then I have this drink. Now, I know some of y'all are saying, like, why am I having this drink after my morning walk? Because I want to be in ketosis when I do my morning walk. This will knock you out of ketosis, even though it's sugar-free, okay, and natural flavors. So while I'm in ketosis, after I've had my keto-friendly tea, I walk for 20 minutes at least, which burns me very close to 100 calories. By the time I come back, I see that I burned at least 100 calories. Okay, it's like a 30 to 40-minute walk at the most, the minimum 20 minutes. The minimum 20 minutes. If you're not outside at least 20 minutes, you did not get enough daylight. Okay, so I have a very special recipe that I use with this. Okay, this is just like Gatorade, y'all. It's just like Gatorade. Now, and I put lemon in this, but I also put some other stuff. Before I even go on, please do not use my content without my permission. Cole, hi, Cole Robinson. Hi, because I know you watch me, baby. You watch me. Please don't copy me no more. Okay, if you're going to use any of my suggestions, give me credit, because if my stuff show up in another video, I'm going to do a little video skit showing how you've been taking my content, bro. Okay? So this shouldn't show up in your new videos. You've been already in my energy, Cole. Okay. So I use this. Cole Robinson talks about V8, which I mentioned that I have. Now, some of y'all may not like V8, but this is a substitute for V8. Substitute. Yeah, and dice up a tomato. All you gotta do is get this, have a full cup of greens, and dice up a half a tomato. Now, if you want the electrolytes, like the salt, you can put a boiling cube in the water. Okay? So you're going to put a cup, at least a cup of this, a cup of the greens, a half a tomato, and a boiling cube. A seasoned boiling cube in the water. You're going to add at least like close to a half a tablespoon of water. Okay, if you're microwaving it. If you're not microwaving it and you're, doing it on the stove, okay, you add how much water you want to add. But you want to make sure that you add the seasoning boiling cube or you add that salt and that pepper. Okay? If you don't want to add your salt, you can just put a boiling cube in there. Okay, because it's salty. All right. Now, this is how you do it if you don't want to do the V8 route. Okay? If you want a little energy boost, you can add some Brussels sprouts to it. Okay? Now, I can tell you this is super low calories. This is not going to be more than 150 calories. It's going to be like super low. Okay, a couple of Brussels sprouts, a cup of these diced peppers, at least a cup of greens, a half a tomato, a boiling cube, and a teaspoon of salt if you want an extra salty boost. It's important to get your salt in on your first morning meal. Okay, now you can get no salt potassium and put a teaspoon of that also in there. If you don't know what no salt is, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get it. Okay? I'll show you what the no salt look like. This is what it looks like. You can get this at Walmart. Okay. I also like to add garlic in it because the garlic helps to detox your gut in the morning hours. So I will put some garlic in it and no salt. Okay. All right. All right, you're very welcome. The secret to losing weight is giving your body enough hydration from vegetables and fruit within an hour after you woke. Okay? Within an hour after you awoke, you must get your body to be hydrated. Only way to hydrate is with a variety of vegetables and fruits. Now, there are fruits that hydrate you better than others, like watermelon, orange juice, lemons. They hydrate you more. Watery vegetables we think are vegetables, but really are fruit, like cucumbers. They hydrate you as well. If you stay dehydrated up until your second or third hour, it's going to mess with your emotions. Remember, water and emotions go hand in hand. Hydration and water go hand in hand. No hydration, no emotional health. No emotional healthiness in you. Okay? So the very first hour of your day is literally starting with hydration. You cannot hydrate with plain water. Only way you will hydrate with water is if the water has like a splash of fruit in it, some fruit in it, like this in it, or like cucumber in it, or your water actually has vegetable juice in it. Okay. All right. But also the salt has always have to be with it. You cannot hydrate without salt. People often think I can hydrate without salt. No, you can't. Okay. Because you have to detox and hydrate simultaneously. The salt helps you to detox. So consider putting salt in your actual juice. Okay. So you can add a good dash of salt in your juice. It's not going to taste salty. Now, when you go to eat your protein, you don't need a lot of protein when you wake up. You actually need just enough protein to benefit from protein synthesis building this in you when you wake up. So one large egg is enough. Like the Chinese people have. They have one large egg. Most of them do. They don't have two unless they're like working out. They're going to get, a lot of exercise. Now, the carbs, you're going to keep the carbs under 200. Okay? You're going to keep them under 200 on your first meal. Because we're talking about grains, carbs from grains, like rice, oatmeal. You're going to keep that under 200 because when you don't keep that under 200, what happens is your body starts to get this burst, such a strong burst of extra energy. And you start to crave. Carbs can actually make you more hungry. So you want to spread out your carbs. If you're going to eat 200 or more carbs in one eating session, you better be planning to get a workout in. It better because you're going to the gym or you're going to lift some weights and you're going to use up that energy. Otherwise, you're sitting around and it actually starts to give like this heavy feeling to your chakras, and it's not good for you like energetically. It isn't, because you're not using that energy. Carb energy wants to be used. It wants to be used. It's like diesel fuel, okay? Like Optimus Prime fuel. So you really don't need no carbs unless you really going to get a workout in. To be honest, keep your carbs low if you're not busting it out. Period. Okay? Especially if it's from grains. If it's not from grains, then cool. You can get your carbs from other sources, But the grain carbs tend to be very strong and the grains tend to be higher in carb amount. Now, so when lunchtime comes for me, now my morning meal protein I get from 1 egg and yogurt. 1 egg. Okay? And yogurt. The yogurt is actually low in fat and it's only 70 calories, but 15 grams of protein. Okay? Now, sometime between breakfast and lunch, I will have a banana because I've been moving about, using my legs. I'm using up my potassium that I put in my food, the no salt, the no potassium, no salt. So between breakfast and lunch, I will have a banana as a snack. I prefer my carb grain to actually be whole grain. So I'm going to show you what I have in the morning as my carb grain. Okay, be back. This is one of my favorites. This right here. This right here. See this? Okay, this has some sugar in it, but this is normally what I eat last. I don't eat this first on my breakfast. I eat this last. So I will eat half of this on my breakfast. And then sometime after my breakfast, I will have the other half in a banana as a snack. So by lunchtime, I've had 150 grams of whole grain, double chocolate, whole grain, like oats, because it's whole grain, dates and cocoa. This is a healthy way of having coffee and you didn't have coffee. because it's cocoa, dates, and whole grains. Chocolate is really good for losing weight and it's really important for your hormones, balancing your hormones in the morning, especially if you are middle age, if you are premenopause. Okay. So I will have a piece of this, but chocolate is also good for brain health and creativity, your creative energy in the morning. So I have a half of this with my food, with my yogurt, with my 1 egg, with the vegetable bouillon cube. Sometimes I don't do the bouillon cube. I just do the seasoning myself with salt in it, and then drink. Now I'm not going to give y'all the recipe for my drink because I told y'all these men just keep on taking the content. They keep taking my content. So I do have a very special recipe for this. But notice all the Gatorade kinds that I have, it says energy. Notice that it has vitamin B. Okay, if you don't have enough vitamin B in your morning meal, you're pretty much screwed for the day. You're going to feel fatigued, like not mental clarity. You can also put yourself at risk of getting dementia. So you definitely want to make sure that you get your vitamin B in. Now, this does have a little bit caffeine in there, see? What I like about this is it has only 2 grams of carbs. So I have one of these twice a day at least with my own special recipe. Now, if I see Cole Robinson and the rest of you fitness dudes showing this in a recipe, I'm going to know you watched my video. I'm going to know Cole. Okay? Now, between my breakfast and my lunch, I normally will have some tea with 2 like medium-sized tablespoons of honey. Okay? I will have like 2 medium-sized, like they're not quite teaspoons, they're almost tablespoons, but two in the tea. Honey is real good for insulin, balancing your insulin, especially if you have low blood sugar sometime. Some of y'all are suffering from very low blood pressure and low blood sugar. So you need to add salt in your morning diet, and you need to have maybe a tablespoon of honey before lunch. So that's what I have. Now, when you look at my calorie count added with the morning walk I did, my calorie count is no more than 950 calories. Now, that may seem like a lot, but it's not. It's not, because I've already had lunch. I've already had lunch. Now, my lunch was actually 1 potato and 1 beef patty, low fat, with tomato sauce. I had 1 medium-sized potato, 1 beef patty, low fat, very lean, with tomato sauce. Now, after eating all of that, my calorie count is only 925 because I got that morning walk in, which was slow. Okay, it burned at least 100 and something calories. I actually have a step counter on my phone. So it's already 2 something, and I only had 920 calories in me. I've already got about 70 grams of protein in me. Very close to that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. So it probably means I might get a little hungry, just a little hungry within an hour or 2. I can easily have a small amount of oatmeal, which 150 grams as a snack. I can literally have another one of these. 150 grams as my late afternoon snack, like my 4 o'clock, okay? Or my 3:30 p.m. or 4 o'clock snack. That's going to hold me over till dinner. Till dinner. Of course, I'm probably going to go on another walk because I've had some carbs from like grains. So I'm going to go on another walk around 3:30, 4 o'clock. because I had my little snack. I'm probably going to burn that off. I'm probably going to burn 100 calories off. So I'm still going to be at no more than 1,000 calories. No more than that. Dinner, I can easily have greens with peppers and tuna. That'll put me at 200 calories. About 200. If I want some wine, I can still have some wine. That means when I go to bed today, I will be at about 1,300 calories. That's doing pretty good. I'll be going to bed with 1,300 calories. Now, of course, I might decide I want to, do some cleaning, go for a midnight walk, a walk after dinner, maybe go to the club and dance or whatever. That's burning another 100 calories. So let's say I eat at 5, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I'm at 1,300 calories. I can easily take another walk before bed. Okay? About 2-mile walk. I can walking up to the store and back, grabbing some things for tomorrow's breakfast, walk up to the store, do a little shopping, come back. That'll burn maybe the minimum probably 75 calories. So that means when I go to bed, I'll probably be at 1,250 calories. I'm definitely going to lose some weight. Definitely. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and definitely have lost some weight. Now, I have 2 step counters, this one and one on my phone to keep track. I also have a GPS thing on my phone that can tell me how many miles I walked so that I can just estimate through the apps online how many calories I possibly burned based upon how many miles that I walked. Now, let's say that I wasn't keeping track at the end of the day, through the day. I can always put all the miles in based upon my app, go to the other app and see how many calories I burned and then add those in, subtract them from my final amount, and then see what I got left. Or I can just keep adding the subtracted calorie count through my day like I'm already doing. Okay? Thank you very much, y'all. I love my new diet. I used to do this diet in my 20s. I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why. It was working for me. So I have fish now for dinner. Okay? I don't eat no beef for dinner anymore. Or if I don't eat no fish at dinner, then I literally will just have some beans. Okay? I find it eating beef and beef and chicken late in the day, it's just the toxins in it. I don't like it when I wake up. So I might not even eat tonight. My energy is so high, I feel like I don't really need food. It's like kind of optional. That's how I feel, y'all. I might just have this and that's it. Now, I can always eat 2 cans of tuna and have this and still be like no more than 1,300 calories. Still, okay? Because, hi, everybody. I don't know what you're saying. I got to get ready to go, y'all. Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful day. If y'all enjoyed this video, I will leave it up. Once again, do not use my content without my expressed permission. Y'all, I'm trying to get in here. Something's going wrong with my computer. Can't get in. All right. See y'all later. Bye, everybody.